Our next honorary degree recipient was born in New York City and was a record-breaking dominant force on his high school, college, and professional basketball teams. He still holds many of those records to this day. When he retired from the NBA in 1989, Kareem had scored and blocked more shots than anyone who had played professional basketball and was known for his trademark sky-hook shot. Kareem is the author of 7 books about the contributions of African Americans in culture and history, and produces films about social injustice and racial intolerance. In 2009, he founded the Skyhook Foundation, which empowers children to achieve success through a combination of sports and educational programming. Today, we honor Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the Doctor of Humane Letters for his accomplishments in sports and society, and for his inspiration to students, sports fans, and individuals around the world. First, let's take a look at a brief video.
When I was a kid, professional sports was a great attraction to me, but it wasn't basketball, it was baseball. I wanted to play for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And Mother Nature and events kind of pushed me over to the other side.
Kareem's record-breaking career began in high school when he led the Power Memorial Academy through a 71-game winning streak and 3 straight championships. As the most recruited high school player of the time, Kareem went on to win 3 NCAA championships with the UCLA Bruins. This 3-time All-American was named the first ever College Player of the Year in 1969. To this day, he still holds a number of records at UCLA. In the 1969 NBA Draft, Kareem was the #1 overall pick by the Milwaukee Bucks. He was honored as Rookie of the Year, won 3 MVP awards, and led the Bucks to winning the national championship in 1971. After 6 seasons with the Bucks, Kareem was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in 1975. Joined by Earvin Magic Johnson in 1979, the Lakers went on to win 5 NBA championships. Kareem was awarded 3 additional MVP awards. When Kareem retired from the NBA in 1989, the 42-year-old scored more points and played in more All-Star games than any other player. He still holds these records today, and in 1995, he was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He was an unstoppable force to be reckoned with.
The Skyhook Foundation was founded to try to use sports and education as a means to combat both racial and social intolerance, and to promote young people to pursue higher education. You know, I really believe in the statement that knowledge is power. So somebody with the public prominence that I have, I can use that to inform people. For college graduates entering the real world, I would say that they need to find something that enables them to make a difference with what they're doing with their life. If everybody thinks in those terms, we're always out here helping each other, and that's what community is all about.
Kareem, please join me at the podium. Mr. President, I now have the honor to present Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. I ask Luke Furland, class of 2011, to assist in the hooding. Mr. President, I request you confer the degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New York Institute of Technology and the Board of Regents of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Honoris Causa. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, and I think I should start my little talk with asking a question. What does one do with an honorary doctorate? It's not like you have the wherewithal to set up shop at some hospital. I won't be buying a stethoscope tomorrow or ordering prescription pads. But it does come at a time in my life when I will be trying to live in an entirely different way. For so long, basketball was the master cylinder that moved my life along. Everything I did related to the time I spent on the court. Hoops were the foundation for all that I achieved. But now I've come to a sea change. I've gotten to that point where I can make the transition from baller to scholar. I think this all relates back to a time when I was attending UCLA, and I had a sophomore English class. And I really enjoyed this class. And we had to write essays on a regular basis. And for our midterm, we were given an assignment to write a descriptive essay. And I did my assignment, came to class the following week to get our grades. And our teacher, Mr. Lindstrom, he told us he was going to read the 3 best essays that he had gotten. I sat through he read them in reverse order. So I sat through the first and second and thought that they were pretty good. And finally, he said he was going to read the best essay that he had gotten. And it ended up that it was mine. And it really surprised me. I said, wow, maybe writing could be something that I could do on a regular basis. Well, of course, basketball loomed very largely in my life. When I got out of UCLA, I had a professional career in front of me. But that foundation that I built at that time really has served me very well, because it's been 22 years since I stopped playing professional basketball. And now I can't rely on hoops. It's something else that's happening in my life, and I've become a writer and now a filmmaker. It all is based on the foundation that I got at UCLA and my education. So many of you are also at a point where you are making such a transition. Your lives as students have come to an end, and you're going out into the world to make your own way. It is a moment that is both scary and exciting. Scary because the job market at this point in time is not in the greatest shape for newcomers. And exciting because you will get that chance to test your own wings. Will it be like you imagined? I was so fortunate to have basketball as my first profession. I left college with a clear path in front of me. It made for an easy transition. I knew what would be coming along, what I would be doing, and what I would be paid, and where my career would take me. In all probability, very, very few of you will have that type of certainty in your immediate future. But you should know that life is at all times an adventure, one that you will learn to enjoy and look forward to as the years go by. The preparation you have made here by securing a solid education at the New York Institute of Technology will serve you well. It is the foundation for a successful life, and I'm glad to have this opportunity to be the first to wish all of you health, wealth, and happiness as you go forward into the world. Remember that the days that you spent here at NYIT will at some point become the good old days. It seems unlikely now, but you'll all laugh when my words become fact, somewhere down the road. Take this day on and cherish it. It is day one of a great journey for you. And I want to tell all of you congratulations, and I want to thank the New York Institute of Technology for honoring me so wonderfully. Thank you so much.